guys, today's video is brought to you by Diablo Immortal. Now, I did a whole dedicated video earlier this week, or last week I should say, on Diablo Immortal. I had chosen on the channel beginner's tips for you guys in case you want to check that out. This game just launched a couple months ago, so perfect time to get in on the ground floor. In today's quick ad, I want to give you 5 tips to help you level when you're starting out inside the game. You can see this awesome boss battle in the background as well. I wanted to include something really spicy for you guys. The art, obviously fantastic. The IP, a perfect callback to the Diablo that I played growing up. I'm sure a lot of you guys are in the same boat. So, tip number 1, leveling up fast. Just follow the storyline, right? Pretty basic, but you're going to get a lot of experience and a lot of game knowledge just by progressing far into the story. Number 2 is do your daily bounties. Located in West March, you get 8 per day. You get a ton of experience by doing them. Number 3 is get tons of kills all together. The idea here is when you're farming XP, you group up, you hit a few enemies, and then you run to the next group and you kill them all, because if you can go on a massacre, a massive kill streak, well, you guys know what a massacre is, right? You get bonus experience. Number 4 is run dungeons multiple times and at higher difficulties. And number 5, pools of reflection make all enemies drop experience globes, snag them all up, and level up fast. Guys, go ahead and download the game using my link in the description below and start leveling up now. Make sure you check out that video that I had as well. Chosen really breaks down more in-depth some beginner tips for you guys. Thank you, Diablo Immortal, for sponsoring today's video. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here, coming at you today in Clash Royale. I am joined by RemiEli, the best miner player alive, perhaps. He is currently number 2 in the world. We're going for number 1 live, ladies and gentlemen, starting out against Lightbulb. How you guys doing? Have you beat my CWA E-Bar Brush Challenge? Come on, the highest skill thing that Clash Royale has seen since E-Golem. So anyway, guys, here we go. We're going against another cycle deck here in Lightbulb. I'm not sure what Lightbulb plays, but we'll see in just a moment. It's going to be a Queen, super fast 3-card cycle deck. RemiEli, I love this dude. My favorite player. I think he's my favorite player to watch. Honestly, in the game. He's just so incredibly skilled with fast miner cycle decks. Here we go. We split the wall breakers, putting some pressure on the opponent. I really want to kind of tease out and ascertain the strategic methods used by one of the best kind of pressure miner players out there in the game. Here comes the giant skeleton, the legendary giant skeleton. That's right, Bomb Tower. Bomb Tower inside this deck is still the favorite defensive building. We actually ranked every card in yesterday's video. And I said Bomb Tower is like one of the most underrated buildings in the game. Obviously, RemiEli agrees, especially in this deck. Nice to have that extra splash. We do activate that King Tower vis-a-vis that nice NATO. Meanwhile, we distract the giant skeleton and keep him away from our tower. So here we go, about halfway through regulation. Fire Spear at the bridge from the opponent. Man, I hope he wins. This would definitely ensure him number 1 in the world if we can get away with a victory against this fast drill cycle deck with the Giant Skelly, man. Giant Skelly is just insane right now in terms of his overall win rates, his use rates. I mean, when did he get so good? When did he become this beast of a card, right? Here comes Valkyrie, our last card in the deck against that drill. Always going to be careful of the Queen as well. Queen is going to fall prey there to the Crown Tower. Meanwhile, we reload with a Bomb Tower. Fireball comes down. Got to be careful of that giant skeleton. We log him back. He's going to stay far away from our tower, or maybe not far, but away from our tower is a more appropriate way to explain that. Here comes a Valkyrie cycled onto our weak side tower. So, let's see. It's like neck and neck right now. We send in the miner to the back of the tower, and we're going to get some nice miner chip damage. Eventually, skeletons come down, but Bomb Tower putting in work there. Same thing with the Valkyrie still alive. Log comes down, pushing that giant skeleton into aggro range of the Bomb Tower. The Queen is dead there. Wasn't sure if she died or went invisible for a second. And then we go 5 seconds left in regulation. We touch down with 2 wall breakers on that cannon. We're going to cross over into sudden death, guys. Here we go. It's going to be Spear Gobs. We get 2 of those Spear Gobs to lock onto the tower. Every little bit of chip definitely helps with this deck. Everything counts. Here we go. Magic Archer setting up a weak side, or strong side, excuse me. And then the Queen ability is used. Gotta be careful of this Valkyrie. We go with the emergency wall breakers just to ensure. Log comes down. The Queen does get 1 hit on the tower, man. Oh, man, we're just throwing everything that we had there, RemiEli, on the defensive end. Here we go with the miner, this time caught again by the skeletons. The opponent Light Bulb doing a really good job catching our miners. We've gotten a few through, but really mitigated that miner damage. Here we go again. It's going to be a full health Valkyrie going against a Queen ability. Queen is going to come out on top, and a giant skeleton sneaks in as well. We do make touchdown with both, excuse me, of those wall breakers. In the right-hand lane. Fireball comes down on our Valkyrie. Valkyrie is still going to clean up those gobos really nicely, keep that giant skeleton away from the tower. Log just to ensure he's not close to that tower. This is going to be a tie here. Triple elixir time. We keep applying the pressure in the right-hand lane. We go in with a miner as well. We don't catch it this time, but a cannon is down. So here we go, guys. Really just equalizing the damage, though. We do have the damage lead. We try to sneak in the magic archer onto the cannon. We don't get any through shots there, and a giant skeleton is forced out of the opponent's hand. So now we have the Valkyrie. We keep putting pressure here in the right-hand lane. Skeleton cycle. We get to the miner. We NATO those skeletons away so the miner can chip away at that left-hand tower. We log, meanwhile, the drill. However, we might be in trouble here, guys. He has a fireball. We don't. 22 seconds remaining. Cannon's going to come down. We get rid of the cannon. No extra damage onto the tower. Damage lead. Oh no, oh no, oh no. All right, so here we have a Valkyrie. We have a bomb tower. Fireball comes down. 10 seconds remaining. Miner on the right-hand tower. Look at that Valkyrie on the left-hand tower, guys. Not pulled by the cannon. Here we go. 5, 4. Make it 3 seconds remaining. And that's going to be GG's with 1 second remaining. Taking that tower down. The good game, excuse me, comes down. Man, oh man, oh man. RemiEli, give me a heart attack, dude! Let's see if that indeed brings him to #1 in the world here, guys. And bump, leaderboard. Yes! RemiEli, #1. Be right back. Let's get into some more replays. All right, guys, here we go inside the next one here against Petal, man. Petal is, I need to get Petal on the channel. Very, very cool Elite Barbarian user. I have a soft spot in my heart for him, man. We go with the mirror first play here. Wall breakers and wall breakers. We're watching, obviously, from Petal's perspective here. I like including some replays on a deck, especially like this, so we can actually see what cards, RemiEli is actually, has in hand and has toggled, right? So right now, it's going to be nothing. We take a couple magic archer shots on our strong side tower from Petal. We have a spear goblin selected right now, waiting until we get to full elixir. Probably going to put up some pressure here on the left-hand lane. Let's see. Or Remy's right-hand lane, our left. And we do exactly that. We have Valkyrie in hand as well. We're going to get a little bit of chip damage from the Spear Goblins. Nicely done. We go with that very versatile Bomb Tower. Also, the Wall Breakers push those Goblins back, really mitigate the damage on our strong side tower. Not too bad. Here we go again. It's going to be a Royal Ghost from the opponent. Didn't really need it, but now it's going to pose a threat for us. We're going to go with the Defensive Miner maybe here. Yep. We go with the Defensive Miner, keeping that Royal Ghost off of our tower. Perfect timing and location. We got a Princess at the bridge from the opponent. We immediately log that away. And now we have those Spirit Goblins again in hand and selected for some more chip damage, hopefully. Let's see. We're going to switch instead to the Magic Archer. Nope. NATO. King Tower activation. Yeah, absolutely, right? Oh. Okay, or not. We didn't go for the King Tower activation. Instead, we just pull that bandit away. We go in there with a bomb tower again. It's going to target onto the drill. We go Valkyrie, but one of those wall breakers is going to break through for Petal. So now we have a full health Valkyrie. Anytime we have a surviving full health Valkyrie, as long as we have the elixir advantage, win condition out of hand, we're going to parlay that with wall breakers behind her. And you can see it really ends up being pretty lucrative there. Dealing a lot of damage to the Elite Barbarians, going to allow the Bomb Tower and the Crown Tower to finish them off. Also a lot of damage to the Crown Tower itself, putting us into the damage lead, crossing over into double elixir time. All right, so here we go again. Miner's going to be on that left-hand tower. Even more miner chip damage, forcing out a bandit from the opponent. So 3 or 4 shovel hits before that bandit could get the damage in. We go in with the Valkyrie and the Magic Archer. Beautiful play there. Beautiful play, and that can be the difference maker, right? Granted, there is a lot of damage onto our right-hand tower by the opponent, but the Bomb Tower, again, does a really, really nice job cleaning up. Log comes down. We're going to get one Elite Barbarian onto our left-hand tower. Thankfully, we do have that activated King Tower. Oh, it was already activated earlier when I made a comment about that? My bad on that. All right, here we go. It's going to be a Bomb Tower coming down again. just putting in work there on the defensive end. We are A-okay in the right-hand lane. We do actually, we take some damage, but look at all the damage that we have on his left-hand tower. Now we have a healthy miner onto that tower as well, and it's going to be GG's. There it goes. Tower falls, 5-4, and 3 seconds remaining inside the contest. RemiEli gets it done again. All right, let's go into one more replay, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, here we go. The final replay of this, officially the #1 deck in the world right now. We go with Wall Breakers. Best starting play, Wall Breakers split exactly where they are. A lot of people have issues defending against that push. This time, Dark Goblin does clean up, though. We go with Spear Goblins to distract the Dark Goblin, make sure he's also in range of the Crown Tower, which is easier said than done. Man, so many times, I think I've timed it beautifully, and the Dark Goblin still locks onto my tower. I'm sure we've all been there, right? Even pro players, I've seen that happen so many times in the CRL. Anyway, here we go, guys. It's watching again from RemiEli's perspective this time. And then we go with a Valkyrie in hand selected. We wait to see where that drill falls, and then we go ahead and place the Valkyrie accordingly. So another drill deck, surprise, surprise. This time a drill control, so a lot different than the first drill deck that we watched, the 3-card cycle, Archer Queen, Giant Skeleton version. So Inferno Tower comes down. That's totally cool. A 5-for-4 trade. We already got value from the Valkyrie. That's going to allow us to go ahead and send in that miner. We're going to have Spear Goblin selected right now. I'm just going to wait here. So we go Spear Gobs, he goes with the Wall Breaker split. We do have Log still in hand. Looks like we're just going to go ahead and use a NATO, more efficient that way, not taking any damage onto either of our towers as well. Pull everybody into the center, and we're looking A-okay. We go Wall Breakers immediately as that Inferno Tower expires, and we just narrowly avoid that tower with the Wall Breakers. Very, very close. One more split second. Either way, nice defense here with the Valkyrie again. Those drills are just slowly but surely chipping away at our tower, but we have a lot of chip potential as well. We have miner selected right now. Let's see if we go same lane or opposite lane. We go same lane here. Inferno Tower comes down, and the Valkyrie is essentially in tanking that Inferno Tower, forcing out a Skarmy from the opponent. We're going to get two very lucrative through shots from that Magic Archer. That is Magic Archer value. They had to use 4 Elixir to counter a 4 Elixir Magic Archer, and he got 2 big hits onto that right-hand tower, putting us into the damage lead. Here we go again. It's going to be Wall Breakers and a Dark Goblin left-hand lane. Log will respond to all of that, really mitigating damage. And against Spirit Goblins, excuse me, coming in nicely there on our side of the arena, avoiding that Log. And a Skarmy comes down from the opponent. We go immediately with the Magic Archer. We have a Skeleton King coming down the right-hand lane. Wall Breakers in the left. Both Wall Breakers are going to connect on the strong side tower. They go with a Dark Goblin, help chip away against the Magic Archer. But again, Bomb Tower really just coming in crucial here. We go with some Spirit Goblins to support against that Giant Skeleton ability. Log comes down, albeit a little bit too late. We have a Skarmy down here. We're going to go ahead and NATO. Fireball. Nice fireball by the opponent there, recognizing that we did have NATO in hand. Takes care of all of that Skarmy. Of course, to respond to Skeletons, as we saw in the last match. And Skarmy, NATO is a great option to have. It allows us to circumvent the limited range of the Log as well in this deck, right? So here we go. It's going to be a miner on that left-hand tower. We got Wall Breakers coming through as well. Log comes down. That's not going to be... no, it is going to be enough. My bad. Dude, Dark Goblin's just insane. He's just insane on the defensive end. Either way, we still have pressure going in the left. 1638 remaining on the tower. We NATO everybody into the center. Oh, man. Making it look easy here. Just schooling the opponent. They're not even playing bad. Just doing a really nice job of keeping the pressure up and defending really smartly and efficiently, right? Defending with taking our opportunities on offense, lining up those Magic Archers, etc., but leaning very, very heavily on the Bomb Tower, which is really the MVP of this deck so far in this video. Here we go. It's going to be a Giant Skeleton in the left. Again, Bomb Tower just taking care of everything. We play Spirit Goblins right on top of that Dark Goblin, taking care of him there. And again, we are looking pretty good. We go Miner again. We go NATO again. Log comes down. This time, boom and boom. Both Wall Breakers connect there. Another nice NATO to take care of that Skarmy. This time they didn't have the Dark Goblin helping them out, just the Log. And of course the Miner was busy tanking the tower. Massive shout out to RemiEli, guys. All of his information. Support Remi. He's a great guy, great player, obviously. And he's #1 in the world right now. Not too bad. So give him some love. It helps me get more amazing guests here on the channel in the future. I do have my CWA creator code boost right now going on. It's a x2 boost in all Supercell games. So I really appreciate the support that you guys throw my way. And a massive shout out again to Clash Royale as well. Channel partner here on CWA. I appreciate you guys watching all the way till the end. And as always, take care, guys.